Have you ever sat in a quiet room, feeling the weight of silence pressing on your heart? Alone life, a phrase that carries so much emotion. For some, it feels like peace. For others, it feels like a storm. But what if I told you that being alone isn't the end of something? It's the beginning of something powerful. There was a time when I feared being alone. The empty room, the quiet nights, the stillness. It all felt so heavy. I'd sit and stare at my phone, waiting for a message that never came, scrolling endlessly through other people's lives. I felt invisible, like the world had forgotten me. The silence wasn't just around me, it was inside me, and it echoed one painful question over and over. Why me? I thought solitude was my enemy, a punishment for something I didn't even understand. But then, one day, I realized something. I realized that the silence wasn't punishing me, it was trying to teach me. And I asked myself, what if this quiet, this time alone, wasn't here to hurt me? What if it was here to help me grow? That's when everything changed. At first, it wasn't easy. Sitting with your own thoughts can feel like staring into a mirror that reflects parts of you you've been avoiding. The insecurities, the doubts, the fears, they all show up. But I didn't run this time. Instead, I chose to stay. I chose to face myself, to listen to what the silence was trying to say. In that stillness, I began to discover things I had forgotten about myself. I remembered my love for writing, for painting, for walking in nature. I realized I didn't need a crowded room to feel fulfilled. I just needed to reconnect with who I was, so I started small. I woke up each day and made a promise to myself. Today I will do one thing for me. Some days, it was as simple as cooking my favorite meal or reading a book. Other days, it was trying something new, learning a skill, going for a jog, or sitting by the window and journaling my thoughts. And slowly, I began to change. I realized that being alone didn't mean being lonely. It meant I had the space to grow, to heal, and to dream. It meant I could spend time on things that truly mattered to me, without needing anyone else's approval. But let me be honest, there were tough days. Days when the loneliness crept in like an unwelcome shadow. Nights when the quiet felt too loud. And I wondered if I'd ever feel truly connected again. Those moments hurt, but they also taught me something invaluable: resilience. Because every time I made it through one of those moments, I became stronger. I learned that I didn't need to wait for someone to make me happy. I could create my own happiness. And that's the beauty of alone life. It's not about isolation. It's about transformation. It's about discovering your passions, finding your voice, and learning to stand on your own 2 feet. It's about understanding that you are enough, just as you are. When you embrace solitude, you find clarity. You discover the courage to chase your dreams, and the strength to overcome your fears. You become the author of your own story, no longer waiting for someone else to complete it. So, if you ever find yourself in a season of being alone, don't see it as a punishment. See it as a gift, a chance to grow, to heal, and to create a life that feels authentically yours. Remember, the greatest transformations happen in the quiet. It's in solitude that we discover who we truly are. And who you become in that silence, that person will be unstoppable. Embrace the journey. You are never truly alone, because you have yourself, and that's more than enough.